ever wonder how you could cultivate more peace in your life, in your holidays, and peace on earth? Welcome to this very merry Soul Song Saturday and the 2024 finale of the show. Let's reflect together on creating peace on earth, in our hearts, and even in the Christmas casserole. Feel free to gather a couple of candles and journals as we begin with John Lennon's song, So This Is Christmas, and sing along where you are if you like. Please say hello in the chat. War is over if you want it. War is over now. So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, a new one just begun. And so this is Christmas, I hope you have fun. The near and the dear one, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. And so this is Christmas, for weak and for strong, for rich and the poor one. The road is so long, and so happy Christmas for black and for white, for yellow and red ones. Let's stop all the fights. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. And so this is Christmas, and what have we done? Another year over, a new one just begun. And so happy Christmas, we hope you have fun. The near and the dear one, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. War is over if you want it. War is over now. War is over if you want it. War is over now. That song is So This Is Christmas by John Lennon. I'm Heather Lynn. Welcome to a very merry Soul Song Saturday. We're reflecting today on peace on earth and in our hearts, and even in the Christmas casserole, if you will. Welcome. Thank you for being here. If you're here and haven't said hello yet, please do so. I want to check in with the chat and see how everyone is doing. I hope that you are having a peaceful holiday season. And if it's not as peaceful as you'd like it to be, I hope that in our time together, perhaps we can cultivate some peace in our hearts that we can then share with those around us and perhaps even with the world. Good morning, Paul Lee. Saying good morning, everyone, and family from Chick-fil-A and Brea, California. Doug Dooley here, peace and love from a chilly Southwest Indiana. And Jeff Jacobs saying happy Christmas with the cutest holiday emojis. Good to see you all here. Thank you for saying hi. Please share the video too if you're able to. And if you feel so moved, I'm so grateful to see every single one of you here. And again, if you haven't said hi yet and let us know you're here, we consider your presence here a gift. So if you're watching and haven't said hi yet, please say hi because we love to know that you're here. What does peace mean to you, my friends? What does it look like? What does it look like to have peace on earth? Peace on earth is this resounding song of Christmas time sung through the ages. And we're still asking for it. We're still longing for it. Maybe you want more peace in some area of your life. So talk to me, chat with me. Tell me, what does peace mean to you? How do you cultivate peace in your life? What does it mean to have a peaceful holiday season with relatives, with chosen family? And if that is too much to think about at the moment, let's just chat about our favorite dish, our favorite December dish. What is your favorite Christmas dessert or holiday delight? Maybe you like latkes for Hanukkah. Maybe you have a particular shepherd's pie or something that's traditional in your family. I would love to hear. Shout out to Carl saying good afternoon. It's cold and windy here in Maine and getting colder. Well, we hope that this time can be cozy and warm for you. Thank you so much for saying hi and for sharing the video. I am sipping a cup of coffee in sunny San Diego. It actually is chilly here, but I can't say it's super windy or cold today, to be honest with you. Definitely working on cultivating peace in my own heart and in my life, facing the challenges of life. That's real, right? So one of the ways that I seek to cultivate peace in my life, and one of the simplest ways I think we can cultivate peace in our lives, is by connecting to our breath. Simply pausing to breathe, especially if there's moments where our nervous systems are feeling activated or we're feeling some kind of internal conflict or tension, to pause and breathe before we respond, to take a moment to pause before reacting, so that we can respond in a way that we feel good about. So every Soul Song Saturday, of course, we spend some time breathing together, pausing together, reconnecting to the soul song of life itself. So if you have some candles nearby, let's light that first candle. As we become aware of our breath, we light a candle for the soul song of life. This is for presence itself. So I have with me today a candle that I've lit in my amethyst candle holder, a gift I received. The color purple, which is also the color of the Crown Energy Center, where we recognize our interconnection, the universal presence, the interconnecting presence. As we breathe in and out, we draw our awareness to the essence of existence, to life, to divine love, and we breathe in this gift of life, this gift so generously given to us. We didn't have to do anything to get it. So let's welcome this gift of life. Thank it for being here. Breathing in and breathing out. Go ahead and begin to deepen the breath as we light this second candle. I am lighting this match from the source candle, the spirit candle that we just lit, and sharing that spark, that fiery spark of life and love with this candle for our guides and guardians as we walk in this world. And so this candle, we breathe in gratitude and send out love and gratitude to those who are on our team, the guides and guardians of our lives, those who are on our hearts and minds today. This may be for an ancestor who's gone before you, who you are especially remembering in this holiday season. This could be someone far away who you'd long to be near. And maybe you'd like to mention them in the chat today. And together as a Soul Song community, we can lift them up in our hearts. Maybe we are breathing in a deep breath of peace and sending that peace to someone on our hearts and minds, someone present to us on our hearts and minds today. Maybe taking a longer breath now, really breathing in from our toes, letting the belly and the lungs and the chest fill and expand with breath as we light a candle for you and for me, welcoming our whole selves here exactly as we are, body, mind, and heart. As you breathe in, taking a moment to notice your state of being without judgment. Being a compassionate witness of your whole self for a moment. Breathing in slowly and breathing out slowly. If you're someone who journals during this time, maybe you're taking a few notes about what you're noticing, how your body's feeling, your state of mind and thoughts, and your heart. Is your heart heavy or light today? Would you like to cultivate more peace within your being today? Or is there already some peace within you that you're ready to share? One simple breath practice I like to do myself and offer to you all is a 6-breath affirmation. So studies show that 6 deep, long breaths can help reset the nervous system. If you're moving through something disturbing or troubling, simply pausing and taking 6 long, deep breaths can help change your state of being physiologically, your mind, slow down the heart rate if needed. So I like to add a few affirmations to these 6 long breaths. So I invite you to do that now. We lit the 3rd candle, which is for you. And so may this cultivate more peace within you today. I invite you on your first breath to either say in your mind or speak aloud, "I'm okay." Second breath, "I am safe." Third breath, "I am enough." Fourth breath, "I am worthy." Fifth breath, "I am loved." And sixth breath, "I am kind." breathing in and breathing out. I shared that sixth breath affirmation on my socials recently. And so I invite you to take that into your holiday gatherings. If there's anything that comes up that feels unsettling at any point, I welcome you to pause, perhaps lean against the kitchen counter or steal away to the bathroom or take a quick walk outside and just remind yourself of these things, that you're okay, that you're safe, you're enough, you're worthy, you're loved, loving, lovable, and you are kind. And then perhaps that can help bring more peace into around the Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa table this December. Doug, there are so many layers, right? There's peace on the cellular level. There's peace in our relationships with others. There's peace on a global scale. And so, yes, all I have control of is my personal peace, and hope it spreads here. Also want to thank you, Paul, for saying miss you last week. We missed you as well. Jason is still on the mend. Please send him your peaceful and healing vibrations as he is recovering, and did get some medication to recover from walking pneumonia, actually. So please send him your peaceful, loving, healing vibes. And I invite you to continue to breathe and share in the chat. Say hello in the chat, share the video, share the ways that you're cultivating peace in your life. And what does peace on earth look like to you? We know there are many in our world who are longing for peace, who are longing for justice and equity, which are true paths to peace on earth. So here is Peace on Earth, a song by U2. Sing along where you are if you like. Take the time to throw a drowning man a line, peace on earth. To tell the ones who hear no sound, whose sons are living in the ground, peace on earth. No who's are wise, no one cries like a mother cries for peace on earth. She never got to say goodbye, to see the color in his eyes. Now he's in the dirt. Peace on earth. Peace on earth. They're reading names out loud over the radio. All the folks the rest of us won't get to know. Sean and Julia, Gareth, Ann and Rita, their lives are bigger than any big idea. Jesus, can you take the time to throw a drowning Madeline? Peace on earth. To tell the ones who hear no sound, whose sons are living in the ground. Peace on earth. Jesus, in that song you wrote, the words are sticking in my throat. Peace on earth. You hear it every Christmas time, but hope and history won't rhyme. So what's it worth? Peace on earth. 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 That song is Peace on Earth by U2. Of course, they were singing specifically about the troubles in Northern Ireland. And so sending out peace to parts of the world that are troubled. May there be peace among all nations. May there be justice and peace through it, restorative justice. Thinking of all those who are in war-torn areas of the world, and may there be peace in Sudan. May there be peace in the Congo. May there be peace in Gaza. May there be peace where anyone is suffering and longing for peace. Yes? Peace on earth. Peace on earth. Breathing in and breathing out. Peace on earth. How do we cultivate it? Peace in our hearts. How do we claim it? And peace right in and around our Christmas and holiday tables. What brings you peace? And how will we share it? Thank you, Doug, for saying beautiful song, beautiful sentiment. Appreciate you. And let's see, we have a hello on Facebook as well. If you are on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, please say hello. Melinda, hi from Virginia. It's a beautiful day and you have a love voice. Thank you so much, Melinda. So good to see you here. Y'all, if you're watching and you haven't said hello yet, even if you're watching the playback, please say hello. Let us know that you're here, that you are also seeking to cultivate peace on earth and in the casserole and in our hearts and our communities this day, this holiday season. Welcome to a very merry Soul Song Saturday and the annual finale. We are taking a break next Soul Song Saturday, and we will see you back in the new year, the first Saturday of January. So talking about peace on earth and in the casserole today. If it feels too complicated to talk about peace, just tell me your favorite December dish in the chat today, all right? Tell me your favorite traditional holiday meal or a favorite December dessert and delight. Our next practice of presence that we observe every Soul Song Saturday is story dwelling. And this is, I believe, another way to cultivate peace in our lives. We talked about first breath, breathing can cultivate peace within our beings. And I think story dwelling is another way to cultivate peace within our lives and within our relationships. I define story dwelling as cultivating courageous, compassionate curiosity for ourselves and one another, recognizing the shaping nature of narrative. Sometimes if we have a misunderstanding with someone or we feel frustrated or confused by someone, it is helpful to suspend reactivity and draw in curiosity. This is one way that I have cultivated peace in my life, and I think it is a practice that can help us all cultivate some peace in our lives. Just suspending reactivity, drawing in some compassion and curiosity helps us cultivate empathy and open our hearts and minds to someone who we might feel frustrated by, confounded by, or confused by. So I invite you to take story dwelling, the practice thereof, into your lives as you so desire and are able. And let me know how it goes. Let me know what it is to story dwell, to take a moment to consider there's more to the story of someone, and asking questions, and maybe even sitting down with them, taking a deep breath with them, and just saying, hey, could we talk about this? Some of you know about nonviolent communication. I think that's another effective way to create more peace in our lives and in our homes and our relationships, our families and communities. So I highly recommend a look into nonviolent communication. One of the things that we have here in our Soul Song community, in the Heatherland music community, is our Cosmos and Culture calendar, because that gives us a little bit of insight into some of the other things happening around us that we might not be fully aware of without it and without our neighbors to share with us. So we check in with our Cosmos and Culture calendar every Soul Song Saturday. I think I did forget, actually, the last time we had a Soul Song Saturday, but that's okay. I create one of these every month and share it with my Patreon community, even if you're signed up at the free level as a patron. And so you can see that today is the winter solstice. So cheers, happy Yuletide greetings, especially for our pagans in the community. Yesterday was Go Caroling Day, but you can do that, of course, anytime. We also highlighted a couple of things coming up. This is the finale of the Soul Song Saturday. But we do have a very special live stream coming up tomorrow night here in San Diego, in Ocean Beach, at this very place at Resurrection Episcopal Ocean Beach. We are doing an open-hearted season, heartfelt holiday concert with my friends Brianna Grace and Caitlin McDonald, and we will be live streaming on all of my usual platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And we will be live at 7 p.m. Pacific. So that's 8 p.m. Mountain, 9 p.m. Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern. So I know that's getting quite late, but you can always share the playback anytime. There's also a Christmas Eve service via Zoom that I'm doing for a Minnesota community, so you can join us via Zoom. That will be 2 p.m. Pacific. And let's see, their Minnesota time, so that's 4 Central and 5 Eastern. So if you want information about the Christmas Eve service where I will be leading the caroling, just send me a message and I'll send you that information and you can join via Zoom. You can also see that Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah happens to start on Christmas this year and then Kwanzaa the day after. So please sign up. Look, we have a World Peace Meditation Day on New Year's Eve as well, so I think that's kind of a neat thing to be aware of. So please sign up on my Patreon. If you sign up on any paid level, I'm actually going to send you a Peace on Earth casserole recipe. It's a very special recipe that is actually quite heartwarming and inspiring. If you sign up on my Patreon for any paid level to support us and this work in the coming year, I will send you the Peace on Earth casserole recipe. If you sign up for free, you will get the cosmic calendar and other goodies and updates, and just make sure that you're attuned to all of our offerings in the coming year. So, all right, thanks for checking in with the Cosmos and Culture calendar. Thank you for story dwelling. I will tell you another way I think that we can cultivate peace in our lives, and that is radical acceptance of where we are. I would love to hear the ways that you cultivate peace in your life. We've talked about 3 ways so far. Just breathing can cultivate peace within our beings. Even stopping to breathe with another person. Hugging them and breathing together, synchronizing your breath as you hug someone can also bring grounding and peace. Pausing can bring peace, so suspending reactivity, bringing in some compassion and curiosity, that's story dwelling. And then the other way that I seek to cultivate peace is radical acceptance. Radical acceptance of myself and others. So if you are feeling joyful and happy, it's easy to accept yourself and your state of being. If you're feeling joyful and happy and at ease, it can be difficult to accept where you're at if you're experiencing some grief, or there's some difficult emotion moving through, or if you're having a grief anniversary. And so radically accepting yourself and others where they are on this journey, or whatever they are moving through during this time, to not place the sort of weight and expectation of happiness on them, because maybe they aren't feeling so happy during this time. And so maybe our greatest gift to them is to simply wish them a loving holiday season, even if it's not a happy holiday season. So in that spirit, I'd love to share with you my original Christmas song called Warmth of Your Eyes. And I want to invite you to share this song with anyone who you think may be comforted by it this season. I hope it brings comfort and peace to you as you remember dear ones who you can't be near this meaningful season. This is Warmth of Your Eyes. In times of canned yams and soup kitchen visits, hand-me-down dresses, small homemade presents. In times of torn-up boots and worn-out sweaters, we always had enough, 'cause we had each other. Now my enough is missing you. All around me, good people are bustling with plans to be traveling or hosting friends and family. Children are playing, wide-eyed they're wishing, so much beauty surrounding me, but it all feels empty, 'cause right now I'm just missing you. It all means nothing. I don't need Santa Claus coming to town, just need you brushing the dust off some sweet old memories, how you used to read aloud that great old story of angelic songs and a beckoning star, while the old wooden rocking chair would gently creak. Now the quiet is cawing, the cold is gnawing. I don't need Santa Claus coming to town, just need you here with me now. I don't need anything that glistens or gleams, only the light of your smile shining on me. I don't need Santa Claus coming to town, just need you here with me now. I don't need anything that glistens or gleams, only the warmth of your eyes smiling on me, smiling on me, smiling on me, smiling on me. That was my song, Warmth of Your Eyes. You can find it on my website, heatherlynnmusic.com/music. Download it off of Bandcamp with the Songs of the Season album, or find the shorter Songs of the Season EP wherever you stream or download your music. Thank you so much for being here for a very merry Soul Song Saturday, Peace on Earth and in the Casserole. We're reflecting today, how do we cultivate peace in our beings, our hearts, in our holiday gatherings, and on the earth, peace on earth. Thank you for bringing up Doug's birthday, Carl. I appreciate you mentioning that and reminding us that that Dougmas is here for those that celebrate. Yes, absolutely. Doug, we do celebrate you, and we're so grateful for you. Happy birthday to you and Merry Dougmas. I love that. You all, please continue to say hello. And thank you so much for celebrating story dwelling with me, for practicing story dwelling together. We continue with our musical apothecary segment, another moment for practicing presence and mindfulness. Usually the musical apothecary segment is where I might teach you a new breath practice, or we practice a breath practice together, a musical meditation or mantra. Today, I would love to share with you my rendition of the classic carol, It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. And I wrote a chorus to this several years ago after the Sandy Hook school shooting. And, you know, I don't know, I'm fairly agnostic about angels and who they are. But for a while, as I reflected on this song, I imagined the students that were killed in that massacre. I imagined them as angels singing to us this song that is also said to have been sung in the Christ story, the Christmas narrative. The angels came and sang peace on earth, goodwill to all people. Peace on earth, goodwill to all, no matter your gender or your nationality, your ethnicity, or your socioeconomic status, peace on earth and goodness to all. And that to me is alone a breath prayer, breathing in peace and exhaling goodwill to all. And we can also, again, practice our 6 breath affirmation. So it's your choice. You can simply allow the song to be a meditation for you right now as you breathe in and breathe out. You're welcome to do that simple breath prayer of inhaling peace on earth and exhaling out goodwill to all. And if you have the 6 breath affirmation in front of you, you're also welcome to do that. I believe it's in the video description. Breathing in, I'm okay. I am safe. I am enough. I am worthy. I am loved. I am kind. Continuing to breathe. And of course, you are also welcome to sing along. It came upon a midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending near the earth to touch their harps of gold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to all, from heaven's all gracious King. The world in solemn stillness laid to hear the angels sing. Hear the angels sing. Hear the angels sing. Oh, you beneath life's crushing load, whose forms are bending low, who toil along the climbing way with painful steps and slow. Look now, for glad and golden hours come swiftly on the wing. Oh, rest beside the weary road to hear the angels sing. Hear the angels sing. Hear the angels sing. Hear their song and sing along. Hear their song and sing along. Hear their song and sing along. Peace on earth, goodwill to all. For lo, the days are hastening on by prophets seen of old, when with the ever circling years shall come the time foretold, when peace shall over all the earth, its ancient splendors flee, and the whole world give back the song which now the angels sing. Hear the angels sing. which now the angels sing. Breathing in peace on earth and exhaling goodness to all. Inhaling peace on earth and exhaling goodwill to all. Thank you for breathing with me, for joining our peaceful vibrations and sending them out, for adding our hope to one another's hope, for adding our love to one another's love, and sending out those love ripples into the world. How are you cultivating peace in your own life, in your community, on the earth? What does peace on earth look like to you? Sometimes sharing a meal can bring peace. So what is your favorite December dish, my friends? What's your favorite traditional holiday meal? Behind me, you might hear children playing in the courtyard. There is a beautiful thing happening in this space where we live stream from. We're at Resurrection Ocean Beach, and there are 2 Saturdays a month where there are showers in the parking lot for the unhoused community, a hot breakfast served. Their pets are also served veterinary needs, and so it's a very active, vibrant community space that we are grateful to be a part of. It's really resonant with our hearts, and so thank you. Jeff Jacobs saying, love you too. Yeah, and I forget about that song, Peace on Earth, from them, and so I was happy to bring it back out today. I also, by the way, have a song called Peace on Earth. You can find it on the Story Dwelling album, my friends, wherever you stream and download your music. For our collective gratitude practice, I would love to share with you a beautiful old carol. The words were written by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. In his grief about the Civil War, and in grief and in loss, he wrote these words of longing for peace. So I love it because it also expresses hope for peace. It expresses the very real despair that many of us experience as we long for peace on earth. But it also leads us ultimately to the hope that we can create more peace, more justice, and peace through it in our world. So, my friends, what are you grateful for today? What inspires deep appreciation within you this holiday season? What are you looking forward to this week to come, this weekend? Who inspires deep appreciation with you? Who represents peace to you? Who embodies a peaceful presence to you? Perhaps you'd like to give thanks for them in the chat while I sing this next song. And you are of course, welcome to sing along this beautiful carol, I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. I heard the bells on Christmas Day. Their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to all. accursed mouth. The cannon thundered in the south, and with the sound the carols drown of peace on earth, goodwill to all. And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to all. Then peal the bells more loud and deep. Love is not dead, nor doth she sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail, with peace on earth, goodwill to all. Peace on earth, goodwill to all. Thank you for practicing gratitude with me, friends. I am grateful for you. I am grateful for your presence here. I am grateful for our Soul Song series and that we get to celebrate another year of practicing presence together. Checking in with the chat to see what your gratitudes are today. What is inspiring deep appreciation within you? Gratitude can also lead us to peaceful presence. So Doug, sharing grateful for catching up with friends at get-together dinners this coming week, family through the week, and very grateful that holidays and vacation has me off until the 2nd. Nice. Doug, appreciate you sharing that. Happy for you, excited for you. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Okay, and then Carl is sharing over on Facebook, listening to midnight purr brings calming peacefulness. Oh my goodness, Carl, that is so real. Our pets are soothing and they do bring us peace. So grateful that you have midnight in your life. Thank you so much, you all, for being here for our Very Merry Soul Song Saturday. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. We want to invite you back, even though this is our final Soul Song Saturday live stream of the year. We do have a couple more occasions that you could connect with us as the holiday season continues over the next week. So tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Pacific, we have our open-hearted season, a heartfelt holiday concert with yours truly, myself, Heather Lynn, with my friends and beautiful artists Brianna Grace and Caitlin McDonald. They are San Diego artists San Diego. That's so funny. I just heard myself say San Diego's, like the waffles, and it just caught me off guard. Our San Diego experience is happening in person here. So if you're watching and you're catching this invitation in time, this invitation is for Sunday, December 22nd in Ocean Beach at Resurrection Episcopal, this darling little chapel on the corner of Sunset Cliffs Boulevard and Brighton. You're welcome to come. The doors are at 6:30. In-person show. The music starts at 7. We'll also have a little bit of caroling and singing along. It'll be live streamed on my platforms, youtube.com/HeatherLynnMusic. So right now, if you're on YouTube, you're watching at my & Live with Heather Lynn channel. Please do subscribe and share. And please also subscribe to my Heatherlyn Music YouTube channel. That is very supportive in a non-financial way. We appreciate that. You can also check us out on Facebook. So that will be 7 p.m. Pacific. It'll actually be 10 p.m. Eastern, so if that's too late for you, catch the playback the next morning, okay? Also, if you're looking for a Christmas Eve service, I will be providing the caroling for Living Joy Lutheran Church in Minnesota via Zoom. And so if you want that information, that will be 4 p.m. Central Time. On Christmas Eve. So if you'd like to join us for that, please just reach out and I will send you the information to do so. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for your support. Thank you for patrons who support this work. We need your support and we need to grow that in 2025. So please, if you are interested, if you're looking for ways to give a little bit more this season, we know there are so many important things to give to. There are so many things that are that thrive on and flourish because of generosity, and we appreciate your generosity wherever you choose to give it. And if you feel like you would like to give in our direction to support this work all year round, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/HeatherlynMusic. You can also contribute via a one-time gift through Venmo or PayPal, or you could set up a recurring gift through PayPal if you prefer that method of giving. We so appreciate the fuel that you offer to our work to keep us going, to get the bills paid, to keep the equipment nice. All of those things matter. Thank you for paying it forward so that others can benefit and be blessed by this work. If you have any holiday shopping to do or gifts in the new year, we also hope that you'll check out our store with designs we've created for you on apparel and home items and journals. So if you need a new journal for the new year, you might like some of my lyric mantra journals like Choose Courageously, Hope Defiantly, Love Outrageously, or things that have my album artwork on them, like this mug and the sweatshirt you see there. So we'd love for you to check out our store. Thank you so much for supporting us. All right. Today is the winter solstice. So for those of you who observe, wishing you many happy Yuletide greetings. A few solstices ago, I wrote a little blessing for the longest night that I would love to read to you before our closing song, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. So breathing in, wishing you a longest night in which you feel entirely held, every facet of you, dear loved one, held with both tenderness and strength. I wish for you a winter solstice that offers you all the permission to hold, to bear, to release, each as needed, both your griefs and gratitudes, your joys and sorrow, and perhaps in this dark cover of night, you may feel safe to be unabashedly real and honest about all of it. Perhaps in the stillness, you may hear the sacred dark whispering a lullaby to your pain, old as a lifetime, fresh as a cloud, sweetly befriending all the nestled nooks and cobwebbed crannies of your soul that might be afraid or ashamed. The fierce darkness sitting with you, loving you without condition. Our hearts deeply long for this sacred and gracious space. Our spirits groan and our bodies ache for the relief of such sheer honesty. And for tonight, if only you yourself sees and feels and knows, you see and feel and know the deep wisdom and dark wonder of the night within you. Peace to you this longest night. We are sending you warmth and wishing you grace. Remember to breathe to pause, to draw in compassion and curiosity. Remember to radically accept yourself and those around you as much as you are able. Have yourself a merry little Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or solstice, whatever you and yours observe. Wishing you all the best. And we are excited to welcome you back to Soul Song Saturdays in the new year. We'll reflect that first Saturday of January on new beginnings and fresh starts. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light, 'cause always through trouble we'll be side by side. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Christmas true and simple, our hearts out of the frame. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star up on the highest bough. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star up on the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Peace on earth and to you and yours. All the best. Much love. See you again soon.